is up, ghouls? Welcome back to another month of our Stitch and Scream crochet along blanket. Last night, I went through my planner and I had to kind of take a moment to myself, like pat myself on the back, because this is the longest that I have ever participated in a crochet along. And like, I'm not gonna stop, obviously, from here on out until we get to the end of the year. It'll be like, oh, this is the longest, now this is the longest. So I'm not gonna stop, but I just needed to take a second because what normally happens is I get distracted, like, very easily. The beginning of the year, that seems like such a long time ago. It was only a few months ago, but really, in crochet land, that was so long ago. I have started and finished so many projects since then, and I have so many projects coming up because we are in August, which is like prime spooky season. It really is. July, we definitely had a lot of spooky moments because that's when we started to see the Halloween home decor coming out, but August, we see the return of the pumpkin spice latte. Just like from there, it just floodgates open for all the spookiness everywhere. It's like the world finally catches up with everything in the yarn dungeon. It's so fun. Like, I love seeing all this stuff come back. Did want to have a chit chat with you about, like, how are you doing? How is this project going for you? For me, I have never made it this far. So maybe you are here and like, we're gonna talk about this brand new stitch, which is the berry stitch, and I freaking love this one. But like, maybe you're not there yet. Maybe you're a couple of months behind, but you still want to finish it. You're kind of like carving time out here and there. That's perfect. Like, I just want you to know, even if you're not caught up, thank you for being here. Like, seriously, I understand that this is a very long project. The square that we're doing, even though it's only one square a month, it's 23 by 23 inches. Like, that is a huge square. So I totally understand this. And if you do need a little bit of encouragement to maybe work on it a couple of nights a week or a couple of weekends during the month, I do have some movie suggestions, even more than our Stitch and Scream movie night. I mean, like I said, it's August, we're seeing everything hit everywhere. So let's roll right into that. I have Berry Stitch right here, and this is the first stitch so far in this project that is not a one row repeat. But don't panic, because you know me and how I like to do my blankets at the end of the night. Like, I'm not gonna do a stitch that is super elaborate or, 10 things that you need to remember in here. Every row is different. No, but like, first, can we just look at this berry stitch right here? I adore how this turns out. The texture on it is so perfect for a blanket, and I'm speaking from experience because yes, this exact stitch I have made many blankets from. Gifted and kept quite a few for myself. So like, if you have a big, soft, chunky, fluffy yarn, this stitch, I mean, it changes. So we are continuing to use the number 4 medium weight yarn for this project, even from back here. Like, just, it looks amazing. I love this one. Could be my favorite to this point, which is, that's saying a lot because I liked pretty much all of them so far. Oh, and I just pulled a couple of stitches out. That's okay. Well, I didn't really have that much. I was like ready to switch on to my second skein of yarn, so we're totally fine. Anyways, back to the stitch. We have a berry stitch that we're gonna be learning how to do, and then in between each berry stitch is a single crochet. Kind of gives itself a little bit of space. For row number 3, we'll do an entire single crochet. So really, it's not too much to remember. That one row of single crochet, we just need it in order to make the berries stand out a little bit more, and so they don't get squished on top of each other. Like, they each need their moment. They need to breathe. They need to stay all nice and fluffed up like that. So the single crochet on the bottom and the top of it, it really helps to emphasize the texture on it, which obviously by now, we're how many months into this project, you know that I love a good texture from a stitch whenever we're working up a blanket. My favorite yarn to use for this is a number 6 bulky and up, which makes for a super big chunky blanket, but this is like a wintertime blanket for me, especially because the berry stitch by itself, it does kind of take up a lot of yarn. Like, as you can see, it's like fluffy on there. The back though, it's all flat. So we don't have a lot of yarn that's coming back there, but even still, I feel like this looks really pretty too. So no matter how it lays, It's gonna look gorgeous. It's gonna be a statement piece, but a blanket just by itself. And I mean, that's the point of this project, right? We're learning stitches, we're putting it together in a blanket, but we're learning the stitches to hopefully find something that you love and make different projects with it. While I have made many blankets from this, I have also made cardigans from it. And let's just show you like that. I know that's my go-to, is either a blanket or a cardigan, but I like what I like. You can use it for pillows. That would be a really cool pillow too. And even like switching up the color. So if you did the berry row, one color, and then the single crochet row, another color, that would really, really make it pop. There's so many options you can run with this once you learn the stitch. Of course, we have a sticker for this month. And this one is probably, again, it's my favorite stitch so far, which means it's my favorite sticker so far. Since we have the epic return of the pumpkin spice latte, I felt like our sticker needed to kind of be an ode to that. So we have this pumpkin spice latte sticker. I for surely will be putting this everywhere. Like the sticker, I'm printed out so many of them. As a reminder, it is on my blog and everything is linked down below. You can check it all out, but feel free to print it on sticker paper, on just like normal paper. You can make it into stickers. I have a couple of those laminate machines that like you run it through and it makes a sticker. I can't think of the name of it right this second, but I think it's just a sticker creator. Anyways, I have ones that are like matte and ones that are glossy. So I think this is the month I'm gonna make lots and lots of these stickers to decorate everything. This is also the month that I start a brand new planner for the year. I think it's just because there are new planners everywhere right now where I'm at. We're getting into the back to school stuff. So as I'm anxiously waiting for places like Target to put up all their Halloween decor, we have the section with all the back to school stuff. So there's planners, pens, notebooks, all of those goodies, which even though I'm not in school, I love going through the aisle of all that stuff, like stocking up on brand new pens and pencils. I don't know, I always do that. So I have a brand new planner. I have one of those happy planners, which once everything comes in, if we're interested, like let's set up a planner together. I would love to do that. Again, let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to do that with me. It comes at a really good time too, because we have all of these things coming up and it's right before, you know, September, October, which are heavily spooky months. And we still have a lot of Halloween home decor hunting to do. These stickers, they are gonna decorate heavily my August page and probably my September, as well as the week to week. Let's be honest, the entire thing is gonna be covered with these spooky pumpkin spice latte stickers now. If you are following along with the sticker, there is a chart that I created, which I have mine posted in my office, and so whenever I'm done with my square, I put a sticker up there just to kind of like countdown. Really, it's a nice countdown to Halloween. Even if you don't have the chart printed out yet or any of the stickers, you're like just jumping into the project, which totally feel free. Like even though this is a year-long project, jump in and out whenever you want. That is another thing too. If you don't feel like you can finish this project or you're behind, pick and choose the stitches that you want. Like that is totally fine. This is such a relaxed crochet along. I'm just very happy that you're still here, interested in seeing what the next stitch is for the month, the next movie, the next sticker. Just make this however you want for you and however it's going to be the most relaxing and enjoyable. So if you're getting stressed because, like I said, you're a little bit behind, don't worry. Like seriously, don't worry at all. Go ahead and print out some extra stickers. That always makes me feel a little bit better. Make a pumpkin spice latte and start choosing your favorite stitches. If you are like me and you're starting to set up a new planner, you could always print out the sticker chart and put that in the planner. So like right before the month or after the month or in between it, I don't really know, somewhere in the month. So when you turn the page, you get through all the week to week stuff. It's right there. You have all your little spooky stickers on it. Actually, I am going to do that. So I'm going to write that down real quick. Otherwise, I'm totally going to forget that. Now, for the movie that we're going to be watching, this is, to me, I think it's highly underrated. I do not hear it talked about enough. and we're gonna change that. So we're gonna watch it together, and it is called Bloody Hell. It is streaming on Shudder. We are gonna come back to the Yarn Dungeon at 6 p.m. Central, August 21st, which is a Monday. All watch this movie together. It is a dark comedy slash campy horror movie. As always, make sure you watch the trailer to see if it's something that you would enjoy, but this is definitely my type of horror movie. Like, I love campy horror, and this is, I've watched it many, many times already. So as I was putting together my 100 night movie list, which if you missed that, it is down below. So there are 100 movies to go through to Halloween, but they're kind of all over the place. There are 5 different horror genres there. But anyways, this one is definitely through and through a campy horror movie, but I watched it after I put that list together, so it didn't make it into the list. And I felt like, okay, we need to watch it some way. So we're gonna go ahead and watch it for Stitch and Scream. Shudder is one of my favorite places to watch horror movies, and that's because of their originals. Basically, every Friday we get something new of some sort, and a lot of times they are either exclusive to Shudder or they're original, just like something that I wasn't even aware of. So it's all very new and exciting, and they do have a lot of classics too, especially now, like during these next few months. Shudder really lays it down. So I figured I'd just let you know, in case you were kind of on the fence about Shudder, you're curious about it. This way you can try it out, and you know that we're going to be streaming one of the movies together as a Ghoul Squad while working up our berry square. All right, ghouls, that is it for the month of August. Again, I just want to say thank you so much for being a part of this crochet along. It seriously would not be fun without you. Don't forget to leave me a pumpkin emoji in the comments down below. Let's get those spooky vibes. Keep them going. I hope to see you on the 21st for our Stitch and Scream movie night. Otherwise, have a fantastically spooky rest of your month, and I will see you in my next video.